Hi folks, this is Gifter Phoenix. I'm back at the Studio Sticks telling you some stories, and this time I'm going to be talking about Sickbastard, and that he helped me set up my own Wi-Fi router connected to a laptop that was set up for a night vision camera. He was the only person that had the passwords on it, and you know, he could definitely jump on it at any point in time. He could control and manipulate it, as far as I know. I never had the passwords because first time he did it, he set it up, I actually fucked it up badly. And it's one of those things where, like, you want to keep me out of the kitchen, yeah, you want to keep me away from technology. It's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't started posting the videos, is because I'm, number one, they're hard for me to go through. Number two, I'm scared of screwing it up. I really am. And so I'm just going to hire somebody to help me go through it all and sort it all out and all the information that I have, because it's too much for me. It really is. And I am woman enough to sit there and say, yeah, it's too much for me. So anyway, I'm going to go back here, back to my gallery real quick, talk about a couple other things. And here's my gallery. This is too funny. Here it is. Sickbastard is talking about the fact that he went and picked up a streetwalker and she poured hand sanitizer all over his dick. How much do you gotta piss off a streetwalker for her to do that? Yeah, pretty bad. So, Temptation Tammy, at the same time that my stalking started to get really bad and I noticed it and things were going, Temptation Tammy actually writes a thread talking about beware scammer Austin's one hobby. This is at the same time, so here we go. She posted it at January, February, March 22nd. Is around the same time where I'm starting to go nuts, going, there are people stalking me, there are people putting lights in my face, there's, what the hell is going on, this is scaring the shit out of me. I was really upset and everything like that. Here's the actual name of the thread: beware of scammer Austin One Hobby. This is 3-day getaway. I was friends with him at the time, and trust me, I have another story about him later. He really is a piece of work, to say the least. Anyway, I thought I was friends with him, and I had asked him when I really realized that, hey, I am being stalked. What the hell is going on? And I had asked him that if I could please stay over at his place, and he was all like, no, you asked that last minute. I already had some friends coming over. I was like, okay. Well, at the same time, I meet Sickbastard. That's basically how I set up the Wi-Fi and the cameras. So, long story short, and I'm trying to do this right, is that many times when he came out and helped me fix the Wi-Fi or whatever was going on, quite often he'd be working away at the laptop, and then all of a sudden he'd look up and he'd start searching for the lights. Because, when we see something out of the corner of our eye that's not supposed to be there, we happen to look up. It's just what we do. Also, at this point in time, is that I was becoming a very good eBay seller and buyer and everything like that. I could get really good deals, and I started getting into surveillance equipment just for the simple fact of I wanted to catch my stalkers. One thing about video cams and everything like that, if you happen to catch the light just right, with a laser light or certain types of light, it will distort all the pixelations in that and everything like that. Hopefully whoever I hire will help me able to clear up some of these pictures and videos. Then we also have the fact is that there was a type of different types of delays. There'd be about a 5-second delay from what was actually like a shadow or something like that to what was actually being videotaped, and I'm not really sure why that happened either, why there was a time lapse. Never could get a straight answer from Sickbastard on that one either. A couple of other things is the fact is that because I was buying and selling and I had gotten into surveillance equipment, I had bought 2 light bulbs with 720p video cams, their own Wi-Fi. They had their own apps, and all, they were pretty nice and everything like that. Well, I gave one to Sickbastard, and I gave one to drug dealers known as James and Melody. Yeah, God, I'll talk about them later. Yeah, they were my stalkers too. Okay, these dealers, James and Melanie. Anyway, like I said, I'll go into that at a different point in time. And yes, they are full-on drug dealers. They love selling Molly. They love selling Adderall, which I'll talk about that later on with Little Monster. So he would see the lights. He set up my own router, my own Wi-Fi. I gave him that. I gave him one of the light bulbs. And apparently I have found out is that he's been using instead of using it to be able to catch his wife that he wanted to be out of a marriage with, he used it as crimes against women, to take illegal pictures and videos and other such stuff. After I had left the Studio 6, an incident had happened, and I'll talk about that because he does work in the medical field. And did you know that medical identity theft is actually second highest rated theft, right after actual identity theft? And guess who is a known hacker? And guess who works in IT field? Sickbastard. So anyway, after this incident, I had immediately taken the router and taken the camera, and I had donated them to this defensive Paul, and then I called him over. Well, the whole time that he's over there and I'm talking to him about what has happened in the incident, he's looking all around like this. And then he's back on his phone, and then he's looking all around like this, and he's answering questions like subconsciously. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and I mean, people, that's exactly what he's doing. People, I have a feeling he was trying to look for the Wi-Fi router and the camera. Maybe I'm wrong. Totally, I could totally be wrong. But what we were talking about was a pretty serious nature. Had to do with STDs and some other stuff, and like I said, the whole time he's on his phone, he's looking like this. To me, that says that he's looking for something. He's trying to find something. Right? That's like you're gonna be looking around my room like this, and on your phone, and up and down. Why? I'm trying. Anyway, you people think on that one. Just my 2 cents. The other thing about Sickbastard is that, yeah, he's the one that full on told me all about Whispers. Apparently, he was at a party at Z-Tonks one night, and right before Z-Tonk left, and Whispers was kind of like, you know, hamming it up that he was going to sell Z-Tonk's house for $450 grand. Oh my God, Z-Tonk, what the hell were you thinking? It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, tiny little house that's 5 minutes away from here, which is not the greatest neighborhood in the whole, and it's right next to the train tracks. Right next to him. Right over, your backyard fence is right up against the train tracks. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that money. So, anyway, by the way, Whispers, no, I never once looked for you. I don't care who the hell you are. I really don't. I just know I don't like you. Big deal. Whatever. Go on about your life. You're just annoying. So, anyway, Sickbastard also has to have a lot to say about playing in the dark and FF Fireman. Oh, yeah, he does. He likes to talk about playing in the dark quite a bit. He was telling me about the fact is that that playing in the dark and FF Fireman would go and tag team these new providers so that they could each fuck that provider for $100 only. Oh God, so, just a whole bunch of nasty stuff. Yeah, these people, I swear. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to really make this too long, and I think I've gone too long, and hopefully I made sense. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on this. Like I said, I'm also going to be hiring somebody to help me go through all of my gig chips and phones and everything that I have, because it is actually too painful for me, and I need the help. So I gotta work on the stalking videos. I hope this makes sense. If not, I'm working on it. Yowzers and bye.